Championship. Joining us right now is Ryan Fannon to discuss a little bit more about the Wildcats and their historic season, if they can repeat as champions. Ryan, good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Oh, great to be with you guys. Just getting ready to fly to Buffalo, and hard to believe a year after winning the national championship, they were the #1 overall seed heading into the tournament the next year. I knew the Wildcats would be really good this year, but they've outdone themselves with this incredible 31-3 record heading into the tournament.
Ryan, do you listen to your call back? Is that something that you do often?
You know, I've got 3 little kids, and they love listening to it. They've memorized the call. We go out and play basketball, and sometimes they're Art, sometimes they're Jenkins, sometimes they're doing the play-by-play. So to say I've had fun with it would be an understatement.
Oh, my gosh, incredible. A fantastic call there. Congratulations. And I want to ask you, in terms of that team last year and this team this year, what's the biggest difference?
You know, I think Ryan Arcidiacono was arguably the greatest leader in the history of Villanova basketball. And the business-like approach that he took, Daniel Ochefu took, I mean, they were business all the time. I've never seen guys locked in my life like watching them last year. I remember the night when we beat Kansas and Louisville in the Elite Eight, and I saw Ryan Arcidiacono late that night at the hotel. And, you know, here's a kid that had never gone to the Sweet 16 in his career. He'd just gone to the Final Four, and all he said to me that night when we chatted is, "We're not done yet, Ryan. We're not done yet." And I was thinking, wow. I mean, this kid is just, all he can think about is not going to the Final Four, but the fact that he's going to Houston to win it. So I think this group is a little looser. When they get to the court, they're all business, but there's a looseness around this team that's a little different from last year just because of the incredible business-like approach Art and Daniel took last year to everything they did.
We haven't seen a repeat champion in 10 years, so why will it be the Villanova Wildcats of 2017?
You know, I just always think about trying to win 6 games in a row, and I know this sounds a little crazy to say this, but literally winning 6 games in this tournament and winning the national championship, it almost seems impossible to me. If somebody didn't have to do it, nobody would do it. It's almost that hard when I think about trying to win 6 in a row. So the fact that Villanova did that last year and they were trying to do it again, do we have the kind of team? I mean, most people think there's 5, 6, or 7 teams out there that could legitimately win 6 games in this year's NCAA tournament. I think we're one of them. But to say that we're going to repeat, I mean, it just seems to be, we played perfect last year and still had to make a shot at the buzzer to win the national championship. So to be honest, what I'm worried about now is, you know, making sure we take care of business tomorrow. And then think about this. How about Wisconsin? If we end up playing Wisconsin in the round of 32, they've gone to 19 straight NCAA tournaments. They went to the Final Four 2 years ago, beat that undefeated Kentucky team. They have 4 senior starters, and they were preseason top 10 in the country. So, to be honest, I can't even think about anything other than getting out of Buffalo. And I know our team's that way, and that's what made them so special this year. Jay Wright and these guys, Jay said, fans, go keep celebrating that national title. We're going back to work. And this ability of this staff and these players to not look ahead, not look back, they always just look at the game right in front of them. And that's the only way you can go 31-3 the year after winning a national championship. It's been incredible to watch.